What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
What is up, everybody? It is Mini Superheroes Today here, and we've got a fun video today. So there was a place called HHH Bricks recently that had a little pop-up sale here in Nashville, where I'm from, of course. And I took some sealed Lego sets over that I just had sitting around kind of collecting dust. I don't know, I was kind of planning on reselling them, but I just took them with me and was like, hey, could we do a little trade? And they ended up giving me $200 for everything, but I decided I wanted these figures, so all of this tallies up to $135. So in the end, by the time tax came out, I walked out with $50 in my pocket and all of this stuff for trading a bunch of sealed Lego sets. So I'm going to bust it open and kind of show you everything that's in here. Needless to say, it's a lot of figures at various different prices. So we're just going to take a look at everything, no particular order, and just walk through all of it. So here we've got Han Solo from The Force Awakens, but this is the second version of Han that had the updated face. It's just a little more gruff looking, I guess, for Harrison Ford. Nice look there, and as you can see, they had $6 marked on him. Now, I do have to say that some of these I feel like are a little bit overpriced, but then I took into equation, well, if I were going to get these on Bricklink, I'd have to pay shipping, and I didn't have to pay shipping here, so, you know, that's something to think about. So, here we've got Robin in his party suit, more accurately Dick Grayson, from that orphanage scene, which is cool, so he was marked at $3. Here we've got Happy Hogan, the worst Lego Marvel figure ever, but it is nice to get more of these suits, and for $3, that was definitely a good buy. Here we've got, I don't know what this guy's name is, but he's from that same set that Han Solo was from, the Force Awakens set, and I thought that those legs looked pretty cool, maybe for some customized stuff, and for $4, once again, it's just one of those deals you can't turn down. This is just a figure that had a bunch of mixed-matched vintage parts. I thought she was cool for $3. Here we've got Doctor Who from the Doctor Who set, and I never got that set, so I didn't have this figure before. He was marked at $6, and I actually feel like that was a pretty good deal, so definitely nice to add him to the collection. Here we've got Cassian from Rogue One with that break-in, and I didn't have this figure, and I'm not really into Star Wars like I used to be, but again, for $6, it's just too hard to turn this stuff down. Here we've got Uncle Owen, or I think this is Uncle Owen. No, I don't know. It's either Uncle Owen or the guy from, like, the Mos Eisley cantina, like, behind the bar. Anyways, for $5 for a figure that I didn't have before, I figured that he was worth keeping around. Here's a CMF Rockstar guy. He was $3. Now, I think that this guy had a guitar originally. Needless to say, this figure doesn't, but those black arms with the printing on them could come in handy for, I don't know, like a War Machine custom or something, so that's cool. Here we've got one of the Umbaran soldiers. I didn't realize how much Star Wars stuff I got here, but I really like to use this head for a minifig scale Thanos, and for $3, I figured I might as well pick him up and add him to the collection. So, more Star Wars stuff. Here's the original 1999 Obi-Wan, Padawan Obi-Wan. Thought he was a good buy for $4. I definitely had several of these as a kid, but for whatever reason, I don't really have any complete right now in my collection, so I figured for $4, that's like a convenience fee. Here's just a random Lego guy, $2. Pretty cool. I like that torso a lot, so once again, you know, it's just one of those things that's tough to say no to. Man, I'm really realizing how much Star Wars I got here. This is crazy. Here's the Rancor guard guy. I don't know what his name is, but he was $5, and for that fat guy torso, thought that was worth it. Here we've got Steve Trevor for $3. Great torso for making Army military customs, so for $3, that was definitely a good buy. Here we've got Aaron Cash from the LEGO Batman movie, and I didn't have this figure before. He was $4, and that head is definitely... Whoops, I dropped him there. That head will definitely come in handy, maybe for like a Luke Cage custom or something like that, so that's pretty cool. Here we've got Hank Pym Ant-Man, $10. This is a big spender figure, but hey, this is a cool figure, and getting Ant-Man figures is always cool for me because he's my favorite superhero, so that's cool. Here we've got a CMF. I'm not sure what this guy is, some kind of barbarian or something, but he was $5. I feel like I overpaid for this one, but, you know, on a trade of everything, it's kind of hard to overpay for anything, you know, because this was all just kind of lumped into the trade. Here's Episode 2 Anakin for $6. I definitely had several of these as a kid, and once again, the idea is just cool to get some stuff I had as a kid. Here's just some random guy. I don't know if he's from a set or anything, but I thought that sweater was pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of something old man Steve Rogers might wear, and for $2, once again, just too good of a buy not to get. Now, this is a grandma figure. That's kind of a funny sentence, but she came in the Fun at the Beach set, and for $2, I figured those legs would be good on like a Flash figure, you know, just to kind of update some of my old Flash figures. So I figured at $2, you know, hard to say no to. Here we've got Snape for $4, as you can see up there, and little hair attached to that. That's kind of gross. But anyways, I didn't have this figure, so another cool one to add to the collection. Here's just another random city guy. I like that torso, though, and again, $2, hard to pass up, especially with that cool hairpiece. Can always put that to good use. Now, this one I thought was a good buy, actually. This is Scarlet Witch from Civil War, $7. She doesn't have the skirt on, but honestly, like, you know, you could use this to make, like, an Endgame or Infinity War Scarlet Witch custom, so at $7, again, as part of a trade, hard to pass up. So I was definitely glad to find this in there. Back to some Star Wars, Kai-Adi-Mundi, I've never known how to say his name, but $3, cool figure, didn't have him, had to get him. Moral of the story here. Here we've got a LEGO Batman movie Catwoman. She was $3, and I always thought that this figure had cool pieces for Nebula, like with those legs look pretty good. The arms with the purple printing have always looked good, so had to go ahead and get that. Here we've got this, I guess it's a Lex Corp Goon from BVS, $3. Good head for Happy Hogan, and I think this is the same head that they used on, what's-his-face, Kraven the Hunter. So, once again, cool figure there. Here we've got some kind of CMF. I'm not sure what she's from, but $3 for some unique pieces. I'm kind of noticing maybe that skirt is a little discolored, but once again, for $3, it's just good for parts. Now, this was a cool figure. Here's Dr. Harleen Quinze from the Arkham Asylum set, the big Arkham Asylum set, and this one was tagged at $8, and they had all these big minifigure bins. Man, I wish I would have taken some pictures now that I'm talking about it, but I found one in there that was $10, and then doing some more digging, I found the one that was $8, so I went for the cheaper one, obviously, and definitely a cool figure. I actually have that Arkham Asylum set that I bought used, but this figure wasn't included in it, so I'm definitely glad to add this to my collection to round that out. Here we've got Ayesha. These are the legs that I use on my Wasp custom. She was marked at $4. I definitely think I overpaid on this one, but again, you know, as part of a trade, it's like, it's hard to say if you got a deal or overpaid or underpaid when it's a trade, but here's a character. I think her name is Trixie, if I'm not mistaken. She was $4, and I'm pretty sure that she is from, what's it called? Speed Racer. Yeah, so I'm filming this late at night, so sorry about that, but kind of a unique figure. Got Padme's old hair. I don't know if that's unique or that hair is actually to this or not, but that pink dress and the sparkly parts, I definitely don't have anything like that. So wanted to add that. Oh, yawning. Sorry, guys. Filming this real late at night, like I said. Here we've got for $3, we've got Baron Mordo from Doctor Strange. I like to use this head for T'Challa, and I feel like this is a pretty useful figure for parts, so definitely a good buy at $3. And then, of course, we've got this random guy saved for last at $2. I have no idea who he is, what he's from, nothing. I think he's from Agents. I think I see the Agents logo on his torso right there. But again, at $2, just cool for some parts. And that is everything. So tallying all of this up, it was $135 for all this stuff. And then I got 2 little base plates that honestly are hardly even worth mentioning in this video, but it is still cool to get all of these figures for custom parts and stuff, so I think the highlights for me are this Doctor Strange that I didn't have before. This Scarlet Witch is really, really a great buy, I felt. This dude from Star Wars was a cool buy. Yeah, and I mean, everything else was just kind of either, like, cool stuff from my childhood, like the Star Wars ones, or, like, some cool parts for extra figures and stuff, so I'm not really sure, but like I said, drop a comment, guys. Let me know what figures you think are best in this haul. If you've ever been to like a local LEGO pop-up sale or something like that, or like a flea market, drop a comment. Let me know what kind of hauls you guys have had from things like that. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for commenting, as always, and I will see you guys on the next video.
If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO content coming in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in to today's video, and until next time, build on.